Hi guys, so we're back where we left off in the last video. So now the next thing I'm going to do is one row with just one triple crochet in each stitch. So that's going to be quite a long one. So if you want to pause the video and I'll see you here once I've finished. So technically I should have 100 stitches now, but I appear to have made a mistake at some point. So I have 101, so I'm just going to decrease just here to make sure that I just have 100. So do one decrease, it's not going to show, it doesn't really matter. You know, you sometimes just miscount and that's what happens. But it's all fine, and I'm just going to connect with the slip stitch as usual. And now I'm going to go and do 35 triple crochets, one in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3. Now, I just need to make sure that I'm at the right place. So I'm going to count the leftover stitches. So I need 30 in the back. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 8, 30. And from here I need to make sure that there are 35 stitches left over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 35. Great. Fantastic. So we can carry on. In the next 30 stitches, I will do some increases. So I'm going to start with two triple crochets in the next stitch. So 2 triple crochets in here, followed by 4 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. So that's going to be our first set of 5. 3 and 4. Now we're going to do another increase. And another 4 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. And another increase. And 4 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we do another 4. Followed by an increase. And another 4. Followed by an increase. And another 4. Followed by another increase. that's our bottom area. And if you want to make sure, you can always count the stitches to make sure that you have exactly the right number. Okay, so now we've done our increases. Now we just need to do the 35 triple crochets left until the end of the round, and I'll see you here in a second. So now I got to the end of this round. I'm going to do 2 rounds of just 1 triple crochet in each stitch. So I'm just going to do a slip stitch here, and then 2 chains, and then 1 triple crochet in each stitch all the way around for 2 rounds. So you can pause the video here and we'll meet up once I finish these 2 rounds. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to do 2 more rounds with just 1 triple crochet in each stitch. So again, I will meet you here in a second once I've finished, and then I'll start decreasing slightly. So as you saw in the description, I only did 1 round instead of 2 because it is starting to get a bit too wide, so I am going to do my decreasing from now on. So I'm going to start by doing 21 stitches with 1 triple crochet in each stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, oops, let's correct this one, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And now I'm going to do 4 stitches, 4 decreases. So as usual, yarn over and then put in the first stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over again, pull the yarn through the next stitch, pull through 2, and then pull through 3. Well, that's a mouthful. And then again another decrease, so that's our second decrease. And our third decrease. And the fourth decrease. And now I'm going to do 24 times 2. So 1, 2, 3. So basically I'm doing 48 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch, and I'll see you here once I've done the 48. So I got to my 48 stitches in the back, and now I'm going to do another 4 decreases. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I should have 21 stitches left to do. So 1 triple crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to carry on until the end of the round, and I'll see you here in 1 second. So the decrease worked quite nicely, so now I'm just going to do 1 round of 1 triple crochet in each stitch. So as usual, I'm just going to do a slip stitch in the first one here, and then chain 2. You should have 98 stitches at the moment. So 1 treble in each stitch. 2, 3, and I won't make you wait until I've finished. So again, I'm just going to meet you once I finish this round. Okay, so there we are, and now I'm going to do 2 more rounds with 1 triple crochet in each stitch. So no decreases, no increases, just 1 triple crochet in each stitch. And hopefully after that I'll be a bit closer to the finish. Now this is a very simple pattern, but it does take a little time. But as you can see, if you use a colourful yarn, it's actually quite fun. So I'll see you here once I've done 2 more rounds. Okay, so it would seem I need a couple more rounds before I finish off completely. So I'm just going to do exactly the same thing again. So 1 triple crochet in each stitch, and I'm going to do 2 rounds of that. And again, I'm going to meet you here once I get there. Okay, so I'm quite happy with this at the moment. So I'm going to start decreasing slightly, starting in the back. So I'm going to do as usual, connect with a slip stitch and then chain 2. And then I'm going to start with 30 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll see you here in a second when I've got to 30. 7. Okay, so I got to my 30, which is at the back, so I'm just going to turn my work. And now I'm going to do 5 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now I'm going to do a decrease. Just 1 decrease. And then I'm going to do another 5 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And and 1 decrease, and another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and a decrease. Okay, now I'm going to do another decrease, followed by 5 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and another decrease, followed by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and another decrease, again, followed by another 5. 1, 2, not 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's see where we are. There you go, you can see there's a slight decrease there, which is what we want in the back. Okay, and now I'm going to do my last 26 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. Right, so now I'm at the end of the row. I am now going to start with the waistband. So I'm going to change the colour, and I'm going to do exactly the same colour as I did with the cuffs. So I'm just going to put my hook as usual, as if to do a slip stitch, and then I'm going to pull the new yarn through rather than the old one. There we go, and hold it back tightly, and then I'm going to chain 2 as usual. Okay, I'm going to start with 5 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. So 1, 2, just move that, 3, 4, and 5, and now I'm going to do 1 decrease. Okay, and now I'm going to do 12 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oopsie, that did not quite work, 6, 7, 8. Let me just move my yarn, it's really quite awkward here. There we go, that's better. 9, 10, 11 and 12. And I'm going to do another decrease here. Then 8 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, followed by another decrease. And then another 8 triple crochets. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then we'll do another decrease here. And then we'll do 3 triple crochets, 1, 2 and 3, followed by 2 decreases this time. 1, oops, nope. So that's my first decrease, if I can ever finish it. And that's the second one. And now I'm going to do the 3 triple crochets again. Followed by a decrease. And then 8 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and another decrease here. Followed by 8 triple crochets, 1 in each stitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then another decrease, and then 12 triple crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and there's our last decrease, and our last 5 triple crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 4, and 5. Now it seems I only have 4 here. I think I might have made a mistake on the way, but that's okay. It's really not a problem. What we need now is to connect it. So as you can see there, and just connect it as usual with a slip stitch. Okay, and that's slightly decreased as well, and we'll carry on in a second. Okay, so now I've cut off the yarn that I used previously, the colourful one. I haven't tied it yet. I will tie it all off and secure it later on, but I just didn't want it to be in the way. So I'm going to yarn, I'm going to chain 2 and then yarn over, and I'm going to work with front and back posts now. So starting from the very first one, I'm going to go from the front and put the hook through and then around the post, yarn over, pull it through and do a normal triple crochet as usual. And in the next one I'm going to go from the back. So go from the back, put the hook around the post, pull the yarn and do a normal triple crochet. And again, the front post, put the hook around the post from the front, yarn over, pull through, and then do a normal triple crochet, finish like a normal triple crochet, and then from the back, go around the post, yarn over, and finish like a normal triple crochet. And you can see there's a nice ridgy look to that. Now, when you get to the decreases that we did in the previous row, just go around both of the stitches. So bear with me a second, I'll get that in a moment. There we go, and now we got to the decrease, yarn over, and then just go around both the stitches, and that's going to be completely fine. Now I'm going from the back, so I'm just going to alternate front, back, front, back, front, back, and then I'm going to do this until I've got to the end of the row, and I'll see you here once I've finished. Okay, so I've got to the end of the row. Now I just have one back post to do. There we go, and now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of the first front post. and then have a look. That's all right. So I'm going to do another row of this, and with this one I'm going to chain 2 as usual, and I just need to make sure that the posts align. So my first post will be the front post, because my first post was front post here, so I just need to do that here, and then I need to do the back post in the next stitch, and then the front post around the front post, and the back post around the next, and then front post next, and followed by back post, and again front post followed by the back post. And basically I'm just going to carry on like this again until the end of the row, alternating between front and back posts. And just so you can have an idea what it looks like, so as you can see they align perfectly, so it looks like just one line. So I'm going to do this row, and then I'm going to do one more row of these. So I'm going to do back post. So I'm going to finish this row that I'm doing now, and then I'm going to do one more row, and I'll see you once I've finished both of them. Okay, I think I'm finally there, so I'm just going to do the last back post loop. There we go, and that's my last one, my last stitch. And now, as usual, I'm just going to slip stitch and then do one more chain, and then just cut, and fast enough. There we go. Now what's left to do are two things. First of all, I'm going to tidy my ends. So for that I'm going to use a crochet needle, unless I have not left enough of the yarn, and then I'm just going to use my hook. But generally I just want to put the leftover yarn in between stitches so that it doesn't unfold and doesn't become undone. And then once I'm happy, I'm going to make a little knot just there. Just take one of the ends out, and then just do it one more time. Just put it through the stitches, and basically this is what I'm going to do with all the leftover yarn. Just trying to secure it. And once I'm done, I'll come back to see you. Okay, so all my ends are now tidied. So there's one more thing to do now. I've decided that because I don't have any elastic or anything here, I'm going to make a string. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I just want to make sure that I can keep the trousers on my baby's bottom better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the leftover yarn that I have from the trousers, and I'm going to double. So I'm going to use both, and I'm going to do just the chain, but I'm going to do it from a double yarn. So can't even do a chain anymore. So just a normal chain as usual, but I'm going to have this one quite tightly made. So I'll see you here once my chain is long enough to go around my trousers and to tie a little bow in the front. Okay, so I've got my chain here, and now I'm just going to pull it through my trousers. So first I need to decide where the middle is, and I am going to go with here. So I'm going to pull the chain. Maybe I need to twist it, turn it around, because otherwise it's just not going to work for me, and pull it maybe using the yarn itself, and that's much easier. Now obviously that's not the middle. I need to pull it through one more, which is here. So I'm just pulling it through the front post. This is one of the reasons why we did that actually. There we go. And it is going to be quite time consuming. If you prefer, you can always pull it through every second one, not every front post, but I'm just going to do it the way I've decided to do it. But perhaps I can do 2 at a time instead. There we go. And can I do 3? Yep, so I'll see you here in a second once I've finished. And here we are. So now, as you can see, you can just pull it and it makes it much tighter, but not unpleasantly so. So I'm very happy with that. So the last finishing touch would be to make a little knot on each side of the chain, but on the chain itself and not on the leftover yarn. So at the very bottom, as low as possible, 1, and then 1 on the other side. If you think 1 is not enough, do a couple, but don't worry if it comes out, because obviously it's very easy to put back in. Now I'm also going to make a little knot at the end before I cut off the rest of the yarn, just to be sure that it doesn't fall apart. And same here. And here we are. Here are my trousers. So these are made with my 14-month-old in mind, but I made them quite long deliberately so that she can just grow into them, and this is obviously quite stretchy as well. So I would say probably 12 to 18 months, depending on how large your child is, basically. And if you have a look, we do have a little bit more space in the back for the nappy, which I'm actually quite proud of, because this pattern was not easy to create, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm hoping that you enjoyed watching the video and hopefully making it, making the trousers. And if you did, please subscribe and like my video, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.